Okay, honestly, this is one of my guilty little pleasures, actually, is watching when they just mix and match symbiotes with different characters.
Dude!
Like, the Ghost Riding.
The Ghost Rider Hulk symbiote?
Yes! Like, oh my god, that's rolling death across the universe.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Like, I'm sorry, it's just...
I like those kind of things in Marvel specifically, too, because there are ways to just...
Just break it.
Well, just level up even. Like,
oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Ghost Rider. Which honestly, I'm kind of interesting just from like a fantasy physics perspective, I guess. Is like, yes, I'm the spirit of vengeance and I'm tied to literal hell, but space aliens, gloop.
That's the beauty of it.
My biggest thing, because actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Punisher also took one over also.
I think he did too, yep.
And I think I'd have to double check on this. I saw something about Doctor Strange at one point. Had one.
I wouldn't be surprised. They like to really, like, for those little, like, you know, maybe like 10 comic series, they love to
Could
be like...
you imagine that, though?
Yeah.
Doctor Strange and Venom? That's fucked up,
dude.
man.
I feel like
Wolverine?
See, I'll take a hot...
Wolverine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wolverine would definitely be a problem. I don't see it with Doctor Strange, though. Because, like, the only thing I could see a Venom symbiote doing for Doctor Strange is making him physically tougher and more formidable. But he doesn't really get up.
His powers don't complement each other. They're
exactly.
Right. I mean, it's still a powerhouse, but they're two different powers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, now I can fuck you up if you get close to me.
I'm going to break your bones and spirit. Like...
There was an interesting thing with Ghost Rider, and I promise we'll get back to Spider-Man here, people. Just hold on. There was an interesting thing that I had read that they're like back in World War I, there was like it was like some of the original Ghost Riders there. There was the Woolly Mammoth one. Mm-hmm. But there was like a group of soldiers that all got a different spirit, and they had the fucking tank. They had a fucking hell tank. And I was like, oh my God.
Explain that shit to your CO.
Yeah.
Those are the guys where the CO like turned off the thing and said, "We're bombing the area. I know I have men down there.
We're just nuking it.
Right.
Like, we're just glassing this shit."
They came back.
Ooh.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think that's actually the cool part. I do wonder if they're going to introduce Null, though. The, like, god of the symbiotes.
I would think that they've got
they've already hinted at him. I mean, we've seen the sword for the God Butcher.
Yep.
We've seen Nowhere, that head that was floating around in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
He did that, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that in another episode because I do have some more Marvel stuff
all right,
on another episode that I
suppose we're
hit.
getting more galactic scale now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.